Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today is Wednesday, June 18th, and welcome back. We're going to be focusing in again on our June journal in Things Happen in Threes. And one of the reasons why I chose Things Happen in Threes is because God puts so much emphasis on it in the Bible. And if we're developing that bond or that closer relationship with Him, it's so important for us to connect all of the dots together. So for today's Things Happen in Threes, I just want to remind you that the number 3 is referenced in one way or another in the Bible over 500 times. That is the significance God puts on it. Sometimes He uses it and He'll say things like, holy, holy, holy. He wants us to know that it's important that we consider that situation, that person, that event as a holy thing. It is to be respected and honored. A lot of times, God uses threes to talk about divine perfection. It's complete. It's got a profound involvement in the world. In the book of Leviticus, we hear the phrase, I am the Lord, 3 times, grouped together when He's commanding or making a declarative sentence. It's final. He wants this because I am Lord. It's a lot of times I equate it to like when your parents tell you to do something, you say, but why? And our parents, and I have used it a few times myself, because I'm your mother and I said so. When God is saying, I am Lord, He wants you to know He is Lord and He said so. It's a declarative statement, and He will say it 3 times to make sure sometimes things get through our thick skulls. So those are our Things Happen in Threes today. Now, as always, we divide up our morning portions into 3 groups of things. The first section is on focusing on people. So over here, just like we've done in the past, we'll focus in on 3 people. I'll write down their situation. And what I've begun to do recently is when I know that prayer or that focus for that person has been healed or answered, I've been jotting down the date that we know that prayer was answered. And again, remember, focusing in threes, we want to take the focus off ourselves, because if we focus more on others, we tend to have less focus on ourselves, and that takes care of fear, wonder, curiosity, all of that, if we're focusing on other people, places, and things instead of completely on ourselves. The next portion is our Bible verse. Remember, if we read it, we say it, and we write it, it tends to embody us a little bit more. So today's Bible verse for week 3 on Wednesday is this: For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says, do not fear, I will help you. And that comes from Isaiah 41:13. So as always, on the second page, either write that verse to help you remember it better in your heart, or paraphrase it so that you remember it more for how it's impacting you. And then under that, write down how that verse is applying to you. What does it mean to you? How is it affecting you today? And then third, on the next page is our notes section. Now you can use this as your thoughts for the day, your journal entry for the day, your love letter to the Lord today, however you want to do it. I like to journal a lot, and I like to use the 6 steps of journaling. So I will frequently start with talking about what I'm grateful for. I will then write down any confession of sin that I've had in the last, however, since I've journaled. Ask the Lord for forgiveness of those things I'm confessing. Then I have a journal question, and I often write my journal question up here, and then below it I will write down what I feel like or answering, or what my thoughts are on that question of the day. And finally, the 6th step is obeying. If God is leading me to do something or ask something from me, I'm gonna obey whatever it has there. And as always, if you're following me on YouTube in Pat's War Room, I'll have the journal question in the description. If you're following me in Facebook on Pat's War Room there, I'll have a picture of the journal question just below it in comments. And the third place is Instagram. If you're following me on Instagram in Pat's War Room, again, I'll have the journal question in the description. But today's journal question is, Lord, what am I afraid of? Ooh, that one could be scary. All right, everybody, have a great Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow for Thursday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.